I've hit undo a couple of times to get back to the part where I've deleted these 2x4s off the side of the shed, and I want to decrease the length of this top plate and sill plate. The last time I did it, when I changed the dimensions of that piece of lumber, I accidentally changed the dimensions of the lumber over here and here, because this is actually just a copy of the same component. And so anything that I do to this piece will change the others. So the way to get around that is you just click on this piece of lumber and then you right click and you want to make it unique. So now this is its own new component. And I can zoom in a little bit here, use my push-pull tool on the end. Actually, at first, before I do that, I need to double click on this new unique component. Then I can use my push-pull tool on the very end and drag it in to the end of the piece of the top plate on my 16-foot side. And then that will just change the lumber on that one wall. And I'm going to do the same steps for the bottom piece right here. So I'm going to click on it with my white cursor. I'm going to right click and say make unique. Then I'm going to double click on it so that it's singularly highlighted and the other pieces are grayed out. I'll go to my push pull tool, click on the end, and drag it in so that it lines up with the other ones. Okay. So now, just like we did with the 16-foot wall where we made a copy and moved it over here, we're going to make a copy of this this group of components. We're going to move it over to the other side. So I'm going to hold down my Shift key and select all of these 2x4 pieces in the framing. I'm not going to select that one. So I have to zoom in to grab this correct piece. And don't forget the sill plate and the top plate. We'll grab all those. This looks like there's two pieces on the end there. And then we're going to right click and say group. And then I can just hit, I'll use my pan tool before I get there. We're going to hit Control C and then Control V. And that gives me the second shorter wall that I can place right on top of the plywood sheathing right in the corner there. And I think that you should be good to go. And now you've got 4 walls to your shed. All of them are 2x4s. They're all pieces of their own components. And the next thing we're going to do is we're going to add a double top plate to the top of the shed here, so that we can tie these corners together. That'll be in the next video.